came and said, hey, boss, you have to play this game. And they made sure you played it.
So, apparently, my house, we call them the rugby captain.
Yeah.
Was from the world of rugby. Was in Marsabit House. So,
for those who don't understand, the world of rugby is a cubicle. Ni cubicle.
Ni study.
Yeah, cubicle. Cubicle ni watu wa mangu, secondary schools.
Yeah.
Ni study. It's a study. Ni watu malima form 4 ka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marsabit, the main one is the world of rugby.
Yes. So that's how the captain was. So the first night, he comes and says, guys, you have two options. You play rugby or you'll be cleaning. Yeah. And then the games teacher, the guy who was in charge of rugby, Mr. Charo.
Mr. Charo, yes.
Pia nimse house master. Pia nimse master house. So, I mean, that was the only option available.
Can you guess what the captain was? Eric Okero.
Eric Okero.
Ah,
Chair. Daddy. Yes.
Now it's called chair.
Yeah. So then he says, guys, you have to play rugby. Yeah.
And when he came on and you joined the team, when did you join the team, by the way? When did you
so, at the Nairobi school, let me say patch. Yeah.
For there.
I went to Alliance Poleniga.
Yeah, so we have different teams, yeah? So we have the team 4, that's from ones, team C, actually this is team D, team C, team B, and then the patch machine. It's not called team A, the patch machine. Yeah, so to play for patch machine is more of like a privilege. Exactly. Not everyone plays for patch machine. Yeah. So you can be very good in Form 1, Form 2, but you don't play for the patch machine. So I had to wait until when I was in Form 3. Then unfortunately, Moseti, myself, and Wamai.
This Moseti, who are these people?
Kennedy Moseti.
Isaiah Moseti.
Philip Wamai.
The KCB.
Yeah, the KCB guy. Yeah. And then there was Joseph Akiruga. But unfortunately, myself, Wamai, and Akiruga didn't make the first team. It's only Moseti who made the first team.
In Form 3?
In Form 3, yes. Because I think for me, it's because the guy was playing in his position. It's called Kwatua. Yeah, he said, he came to me one night and said, ukitaka kukaa shule, usikuja hapo hivyo mensamba.
What position was this?
I was playing 9.
9?
Yes. And I think I was very good. So I was going to bench that guy.
Yeah.
So you were going for Amadi 7.
Yes,
Amadi 7. So the guy came and told me,
kama unataka
kukaa shule, usikuja hapo juu.
Fourth form.
Yeah, the fourth form guy, yeah. And then, and the worst part about it is that he never played 9 because I think there's a guy called Nderu. So Nderu became the 9 because Kwatua wasn't that good at 9.
Kwatua kwenda huko.
Kwatua ni Mtaimpala.
Mtaimpala. Ni Mtaimpala. Kwatua kwenda.
So alienda kupigana na Tots. Tots hapo huka. We couldn't play 9. Yeah, so yeah, that's how. Yeah, but the guy who really got me into rugby, I mean, the guy that everyone idolized when we went to patch was one guy, Madilu, Matli.
Hey, Matli.
Yeah. The late Matli. Yeah. I think
good school.
Matli and Peter were in the same house. Yes. Yeah. So my first game, not playing, watching. We joined during Prescott. I didn't know it was Prescott then. So I was in Form 1 tuliingia Tuesday. Wednesday kuna Prescott Alliance versus Patch. And there was a funny way of getting guys to go to the pitch. Yeah. So kama unatembea tu around the way boli, unafanya nini hapa na machine inacheza? Sio machine gani? Machine nini? Ati machine inacheza. What is machine? Boss, unakaa hapa na machine inacheza. Alafu unasikia tu within a minute unasikia sere. Unajua when they sere, that's the anthem, yeah? Everyone turns.
You turn and point to Serengeti
hapo hapo school walikuwa wanasema. And then you start singing the anthem.
Why?
It's like the way Kikuyus Serengeti is always kind of about Kenya. Sere una turn unaanza kuimba anthem. So then I got interested just a few meters from where I lived. And yeah, we went there and there were so many questions in my mind, yeah. First niliguliza, goalkeeper ako wapi?
Na kuna post.
Kuna post. Lakini hakuna goalkeeper. Because this is the first time watching rugby.
Yeah.
First time. I've never seen even on TV. Leo kuwatch Steamer pia ikuwa so TV kwa shopping center. So shinda, hii game inachezwaje? Then one guy alini interest, Madilu. Yeah. So the guy, he didn't have socks, boots na Vaseline mzima
mtunge maliza kwa miguu.
I said I want to be like this guy. I want to be like
Bila socks.
Bila socks. Now there this guy, he's so dummy, nini. Because I was small then also. Now I'm a bit big, bulky.
You're bulky.
You've eaten well.
Peter nimekushinda bwana.
Somebody said every time you say Peter, you take a shot.
No. Nisema ni nani?
Nani? Unasema nini?
Wacha tu. Usiharibu nyumba yangu.
Hii story tunapiga sana. Nataka unipeleke to your first game. Representing Nairobi School. Si machine, your first game ya nini?
My first game ilikuwa when we played to the uttermost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Nairobi School tournament. So we were playing Mangu. So we actually played all our games we'd won. Then around 6:30 p.m. That's when we were playing the finals. So we had a first guy, it was called Eravo.
This is what, 10s?
This is 10s.
10s.
Yeah, that was 10s. That was in Form 3. The first time I played for
representing the school.
The school, yes. So then, Amugune was very fast.
Yes.
Then, napata mse, anashinda huyu jamaa mbio. We used to call him, he went. From
he went.
He went. So, jamaa ni mbaya.
He went.
So our fastest guy anakuwa rounded.
Hey,
kama jamaa anarandiwa hivi, itakuwa aje. Then just started that joint. Just still playing basketball.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Eravo anarandiwa, itabidi tumekuwa na plan B.
Hapa kwa
These guys tunacheza now, we are playing them next year.
Yeah.
Yes, so we'll play these guys next year. So we need a plan. Yeah, so that was my first time playing for...
Did you win that game?
We drew. 10-10.
Was it a final?
It's a final, yes.
And so what happened?
Because of light.
Because of lights, yes,
the-
yeah. Because of lights, yeah.
So now to your first game, 15s for Patch Machine. When the call-up came.
When the
First of all, we don't ask this question.
First of all,
Nataka kujua tu.
High school.
No, high school, mlikuwa mna, okay. Where were you guys meeting to know if you're in the team?
Okay, so let me tell you something. So, Patch Machine, right from Form 1, as a guy, she's a captain and a chairman. It's very political, by the way. And once you make the team, in Form 1, you've made the team.
In Form 4.
Unless
And you
upatiwe
can
sasa.
guess who was the chairman of that committee. Nani alikuwa anavuruga?
No. So, the captain, and apparently guys fight for the captainship. So the first captain alikuwa mswama Sugums, nilikuwa naambia alikuwa Eravo. We might have met him, maybe you know him. But umse tukasema huyu jamaa anatuuza juu aliroundiwa. Tukaeka mse mwingine akakuwa
Guess the hizo motion zote nani anatoa?
Karisa. No, but huyu jamaa unajua alifukuza chairman ya nini? Chairman ya team. Mudhoka haja amekula ndo ya nini? Ndo ya tisho.
Mekuwa na shida kwa team yote.
Huyu jamaa amefukuza chairman ya team,
Peter and Peter.
Yes, and we're in the same class. And our class, apparently for me in Nairobi school, I think was the best. Because down school, we used to play inter-houses, inter-class, and
Up school, down
down school.
So you guys were in the same class but competing for the same shirt?
No, Peter and I played different positions. Peter was hooker.
Imagine.
Yeah, alikuwa hooker.
Oh my God.
Yes. So let me tell you how
hooker?
Yes.
So what was he doing? Just his legs?
He was carrying our shirts.
Yeah.
So to play for Patch Machine, there's something called incoming outgoing.
Yes.
Yeah? So if you don't play that game, trust me, however good you are, you will never play for Machine. But apparently, one man Fox Ojala came and Aribu rules out. So what happened was, I remember so my first game, before I don't know if I go to the first game, Mama, how we go into Machine. So my first game for 15s, it was supposed to be Blackrock.
Yes.
And then
this is at the St. Mary's.
This is at the St. Mary's.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Kakamega had come. So we played all the schools in Nairobi, so we know how these guys we know what to expect. But then Kakamega came, the Lokona Kidula. And Kidula, when I was in Form 3, when I was in Form 1, Kidula was playing for Kakamega.
And then you were Form 4.
Sasa tumefika Form 4, Kidula bara anacheza.
Sasa yuko Saints.
Nabiso alikuwa Kakamega.
Hapana, Nabiso alikuwa Maseno.
Kakamega. Nabiso alikuwa Maseno.
Nabiso, Kolisa Biso. Alikuwa Maseno.
Ndio kizungu inaandikanga hivyo.
Kaya. Yeah, so my first game was I think was province qualifiers. We played against MFA. We were supposed to play away in Saints at I think the game ilikuwa changes. But also walichelewa, so tukarudi shule. So they had to come to Patch. Yeah. And I think we beat them convincingly.
Yeah. Many less.
cricket
Tulipiga
scores.
ilikuwa 85 ndio mkate game
Ilikuwa cricket
ilitinga.
scores, yeah.
Ndio maana nikitinga ni noma.
I just want to tell
If Peter played, not akitinga. If Peter played, unajua hiyo game ilikuwa rahisi.
Ilikuwa rahisi.
So yeah, this is just to MFA. Once again, I keep on telling MFA they are the most useless team in Kenya.
Yeah, very useless, yes, yeah.
Tupatie highlights zako za high school.
Highlights zangu za high school. I think it has to be, I think, sevens in Coast.
In Coast.
Yeah. Sevens in
Stories
Coast.
that one's hapo
Prescott against Saints. Because they had refused to go to Blackrock. So when they came to our school, even the fans didn't want the guys didn't want the guys to play.
Kina Biko alikuwa amefunga kina Mutune.
Yeah, he took the intervention of the principal Masese to allow the guys to play.
Yeah.
And then they now shows finals
Against
Mangu. I know the other game that was very underwhelming before I got the highlights, I think was against Maseno. Very underwhelming because
National semi-final.
National semi-finals. So because Maseno, we didn't play Maseno, but we met them in. We'd seen them playing.
We seen them playing, yeah.
And they were in Dubai. So this guy, we expected this
Kina
guy.
Gisoro in Dubai.
Kevin Gisore,
Sejes.
Oswago,
Dinda.
Yeah.
We expected Jason Gesa.
They are all those.
Bunyasi,
yes.
they had poached Bunyasi.
They poached Bunyasi from us.
Yeah, so I thought this game would be a very tough game.
Tight
Game.
But
so and then we'd struggled to get out of our pool because we played Mangu, we'd lost.
Yeah.
And then Maseno were beating guys 80-0,
Yeah.
40-0.
Yeah.
So then we were playing these guys in the semi-finals.
So they pulled an All Blacks.
No, they pulled on
England.
Australia. No, Australia. Australia are the useless guys, yeah. So it was very underwhelming, to be honest.
But you won that nationals.
We won that nationals, yes, of course.
It's his story.
Yeah, so we won the game.
Where was the final?
The final was against Mangu,
Where?
at Mangu.
Kyoko. This is Eric Kyoko.
So, Joshua Gadumbi, Rojo. That guy was, I think, one of the toughest guys to play against.
Yeah.
Then there was Ian.
Chewaini.
Chewaini.
That guy was very good, yeah.
Who was the nine?
The nine was
Rechiena.
Eddie
Rachiena.
Yes.
Rage.
The guy in
Rage.
steps, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a lot of brilliant guys, and then the forwards you couldn't.
Were just big men.
But we know.
The twins,
Yeah.
Kyoko,
Yeah.
and then they had another super
It was
jumper.
a
I
Ryan.
can't remember the guy.
Rayo.
Yeah, it's a jumper. All balls. Ukimeka all sorts of jamaa alikuwa anapata.
And you still beat them.
We still beat them, of course.
And this is what led to the next event. Huge event. The under-20s came calling. They're just knocking the door. We've seen you guys as a group. We feel that you're fantastic. So how that call-up, how did it come about?
I think the coach then was Polo.
Odera?
Polo Odera, yes.
This one who quit the other day.
No, I think Polo has suffered and that's what that's what I'm going to pumzike. Nakupatia story ya Polo akitu coach. I think he suffered and one of the best brains we have in this country that has been misused, to be honest.
Yep.
Is Polodera.
Yes.
Polo Odera. Yeah. So under 19 we were playing in the house, George Karaoke, yeah.
Yeah.
So then Polo came. And I think he already had a list in mind. So he knew...
As usual.
He knew in patch, there were two centers. Myself and
So you had moved from 9 to center?
Yeah, so apparently...
Now that move, yes.
So when Foxy came, I told you in patch, ukianza from 1, ndio umeenda, ndio unaenda. Ukianza 9, unless kitu ifanyike miraculously.
Ni hivyo.
Uone hii 9 hawezi make. You lose ako 9, says make 9, wacha niende.
Wacha niingie kwa
So ilikuwa tu cheza hiyo 9. So when we played our first game in Fladiz against Upper Hill, your alma mater, the game was tight because of one man, but they were playing against one man.
Makora.
Yeah.
Makora ndio alikuwa nini?
Makora ndio alikuwa tu.
Yeah.
So, Foxy akaona game akasema for me to win hii nini, lazima ni change hii team.
Yeah.
I have to move guys around.
Yeah.
I need to adjust the team to how I want to play.
Yeah.
And how Foxy joined us was very funny because us guys, is the captain who is the coach, or I seen a guy like Teddy Salano, one of the very good servants of the game for the Nairobi school and Nondescript. So he used to coach us, but then he left. So Kapinda and coach, Kapinda and him squad. lakini kapia kinem squad ana name squad based on wale wase wenye kwa hao yake. Sisi tulikuwa mass, tunakwambia wewe weka huyu jamaa.
Unaona Lugano vile mwanasiasa.
Ndio anasema maneno baadaye. Umesema
Jojo Koa
yes, pale sema
ambaye anacheza sasa hii nafikiri kwa karibu kucheza
Sasa ameanza kick off.
itabidi retire bana. So George anasema hii game unajua last time tulikuwa kwa mkutano ni Ndonga alikuwa anasema hizi huyu jamaa hizi cheza.
Ndonga ameleta shida.
Ndonga ameleta shida. Na kuna jamaa alikuwa anaandika ndio semeka sema nikamwambia yule jamaa alifanya nini sawa nimefanya punishment huyu jamaa hizi cheza hii game. Ngoja tuweke bet. Unaona?
So shida za Kiari na Kenya rugby zimeanza shule.
Zimeanza shule bado.
Siasa na ndio
siasa bado. No si mimi bado. Me I was so Foxy alikuja akasema I need to move guys around. Yeah. And we didn't have any guy in form 3.
Yeah.
Who was playing for machine.
Yeah.
It's only 1 or 2 guys, but then Foxy said, I need to win. Yeah. So he brought in 2 guys. He brought in Akasa, a very good player, and Sindu. Yeah. So that's why Fogi alika bench. Peter
unatesa nini? Unataka kutesa nani? Alikuwa ito nani ujamaa? Ujamaa 8 alikuwa kwenu yenu.
Jamaa alikuwa 8 au yetu.
Huyu mwana
Ojiji. Yes, Ojiji alikuwa anaona ile. Yeah. So ilikuwa siasa baadaye ndio cheza machine pia. Ilikuwa siasa kidogo.
So when you move to center ukadiscover abilities ambazo
I moved to center. To be honest, I knew I had the abilities to be honest, yeah. I knew I was very quick, not that quick.
Yeah.
But
you had a takeoff.
But I had a takeoff and I could step. Yeah. I could beat guys in a very short space.
And your offload was awesome.
My of course was awesome.
Acha kumchocha.
No, Peter. But he knows what's he knows the reason he has a medal in patches because of this. Yeah. So step nini and then defense. So Moseja and I were two walls.
Small guys,
but impenetrable. Yes, tackling. Our tackling was very.
Ask Gisore.
I'm telling you.
Ask
Gisore. Ask Host. Ask Alex Mutune. Ask Bikadema. Ningekumwambia uliza wale wazingawarivia lakini siwakumbuke majina.
Yeah, McClaw and McIntyre. So then Polo came
and said, let's have this guy. So and then there were some guys who came from Western, but ilikuwa tu like unajua ile tu ni kama ukienda HR interview
unakuja kujaza
ile watu kujaza no ile washajua team ni nani.
Okay.
So wale wase wanakuja tu ndio HR waseme
ilikuwa a fair process.
Wasema kalidia. So he knew the team I had to play with, yeah. And I knew I was going to start either way. So because my number 2 was Oswago.
Oswago ndio alikuwa. So ulikuwa unajua start
junior Oswago because
so when you went to under 20 you were starting at 9.
When I went to under 20 I was starting at 9, but then you wasema unaona Polo akichange squad nini mnadhani hapana. Tulienda Tunisia, Polo akamwamini cheze center. Na tuko na Gisore hapo, tuko na kulija mali kwenda Yusefa. Yusefa na kulikuwa na Christos Kadovilis. Yeah, so alikuwa na change tu, Polo alikuwa na change tu.
Akiamua leo
Lugano anacheza ile kitu hizi mess nayo, I think ni forwards. But backs
changanya
backs anyone can play anywhere.
So give us a story for
you just under 22.
Under 20. Did you have your first game here or was it on tour?
No, we had our first game against. Then Kenya was properly set up. There was under 21. So we played. There was under 21. So we played against under 21 Kenya Kopo. We didn't lose so badly. We played against Queens too. Yeah. So we were okay.
Then we traveled.
Then we traveled. But before we traveled, Kenya before travel lazima kwanza umesikia unaenda tour. My first time napanda ndege. Nilikuwa na afro hiyo time nikasema nataka hii nikienda tour hii ndio ile kae poa. Asubuhi wase tumeamka wasema naenda kinyozi, mimi nikaamua niende salon. Nikaeka
Peter Lugano nika braids.
Nika
chemical. Sasa ndio lale.
Wewe ndio lale. Boss, nilikuwa nimeona Moseti, sijui kama unakumbuka Moseti wa Elgon. Nixon. Alikuwa amekuja fulanizi kama
amekaranga nywele.
Sasa nataka nywele yangu iko kama wewe jamaa. Lakini nikabaki backfire bwana. Inaka kama ya mama. Sasa bidi nimenyoa. Ilikuwa tutoke Sadili, ilikuwa tunakam Sadili Oval hapo ile. Tukienda Union around 10. Lakini hatungetoka juu. Nywele yangu bado inakambaya, so wanajaribu kunyoa ndio at least.
Ufichia hivyo.
Wazee, nimekataa so.
Ulienda kuoshwa nywele?
Wazee nilienda kuwekewa Calkit.
Yes. Uliwekewa Calkit?
Kama if you guys know Michael Jackson.
Trust Lugano kwa Calkit. Just Lugano we call kid.
Anyway, what we get rugby
Yeah,
sasa.
so tuingie rugby sasa. So the day of the travel, I think Kenya rugby has always been one house of cars after the other. Tunafika airport, hakuna tickets.
Mko JKA?
Tuko JKA.
Bags nini everything.
Bags nini, nishambia mom
mimi
nimeenda. Unaona sasa hawezi rudi, hawezi
Rudi mtaa.
So tunasema tunaenda tour. Kufika airport hakuna tickets. Hey. So pole nauliza, why did you guys come here and we're not traveling? So ilibidi tutoke. Na ilikuwa around 9 p.m. So tukarudi tukalala before ilikuwa ndio Kenya Poli. Tukalala hapo. Yeah, I think Polo with his connections somehow
pull strings once again.
Tukamanage get tiko. But kulikuwa na K22 ya. So hizi tiko zilikuja half.
Sorry, kuna ziko vipesa scenes.
No, unajua hizi tiko zilikuja half. So one team ina travel, the other team inabaki. So si travel via Dubai, but then tunafika Casablanca tuna warm up, watu wengine bado wako kwa ndege. Ni wako ndege wanafika. So the guys, so half of the guys, so Pola alichagua the first 15
yende
na hizi tiko. The rest of the guys wakuje baadaye.
Polo Dera amekapitia.
Haya, huyu jamaa amepitia, wacha apumzike manze. Wacha tulie. Yeah. So first game against Tunisia, we lost narrowly by the way. 12-15 yeah.
Hiyo squad ilikuwa nani mwingine? Kingsley kwa squad.
Kingsley Italia alikuwa kwa hiyo squad.
Nani mwingine alikuwa?
So hiyo squad kulikuwa na Jake, tall guy from Strath.
From Strath, ule line out.
Yule line out, yes. Kulikuwa na Dadex.
Dadex
kulikuwa na some very funny guys from Western, siwezi kumbuka jina zao.
Some very funny guys.
Kulikuwa na Hoss, kulikuwa na Diso Mugane,
Biko kumegi yote.
No, Biko was
old. Biko gold bana.
Biko alikuwa mzae.
Biko was head of
Biko was head of us.
There
were 2 guys who didn't make that team. Biko.
Go 23 kuna za high school rugby.
Yeah, so Biko didn't make it. Yeah, so yeah, I think those are the guys that kulikuwa na Hakim Jomo. Yes.
Hakim.
Yes, Hakim, yes, yeah.
Highlights zako zio na 20. Ulizana 21 year ama 2 years?
No, nilicheza 1 year. Unajua mimi ni msawa kukam Nairobi. So the following year after nimaliza form 4, nilirudi Mfangano Island kupiga samaki waze. So Mitch alikuwa coach hiyo time
So after Polo
after Polo ilikuwa Mitch. So Mitch aliniambia niambia I'm not around, so yeah, so siku make it. But I was still young, I could have still played kucheza bado. Yeah, so hali zangu ilikuwa against Africa combined against South Africa.
Africa combined.
Yes. But I didn't play that game, but I watched Oswago because Polo said the guys who didn't play that game watch our wapatiane ya Africa combined. You know I say walikuwa nakuja hiyo game just as by the way formality. Wakifika semis, so they pull out, they don't play.
I just get minutes hapa kuangalia watu.
So Africa combined against SA scores ilikuwa 85-0 Asa kazi yake ilikuwa tu kick off. Because I can tell you, have you ever felt pity for guys who are playing?
Unaone huruma
bana. Because those guys are chasing shadows So
Swago.
Kazi uliza Swago anakuambia bana. Kazi ilikuwa tu kick off.
Chest kick off, bow.
Yeah.
Chini ya H.
Yeah.
Kiko.
Na kuna mtu wako hapo anawaambia guys tuko nayo.
Isifike chwani
So yeah, and I think and the worst part about that was it was just around KCSE.
Yeah.
You remember when we were traveling, we traveled in half.
Yes.
So when we were coming back, it was the same thing. But all this time round, the guys whose parents
had kakitu.
Wana travel wa kwanza. Ni wengine
tulia
hapo hivyo. Unajua travel hakukuwa na allowance hiyo time tukicheza. Hakuna mimi by then Fox alinipatia
Trust Fox.
Fox alinipatia around 1500.
Shika hiyo window nini?
It's a very sad highlight to have by the way.
Yeah.
But your highlight was 85-0 alafu story ya ticketing. And it will happen over 10 years ago and it's the same thing happening right now.
It's over, is it 2006?
2006. 12 years ago.
No, it's more.
16 years ago.
Yes. Yeah.
Unajua niko in denial.
Yeah, I mean the same thing's happening. So the same old guys who were there when we were traveling in under 19 are the same guys who are still running the union.
Were still telling us asking us what should happen.
What are we going forward ama
2 steps forward 16 steps back?
Kuna jamaa aliandika kitu kama hiyo.
Nataka to say your progression into club.
Remember nilikwambia Fox ni msanondi
Yes.
So Fox alisema then kulikuwa na Jonala na Musen. So kama wasee walikuwa hata walikuja Nondis.
Kila mtu.
So kila msee alikuwa everyone who played for Patch
apart from Wamai,
they all came to Nondis. Yeah, because this was the club that
the coach was
from, and then we were told
Wamai na TK.
Wamai na TK alienda Mwamba. Yes, the rest of the guys came to Nondis. That's how I progressed from club, high school to club. But even before then, when we were in high school, we played Blackrock versus we beat a lot of clubs. We lost to Queens in the plate finals.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
There's a club we played in Blackrock.
We were playing against clubs actually. So we lost to Queens in the finals.
Fox
It was a game before we went to Coastal. Yes.
Hey,
so you came to
Nondis. You came when it was there.
When it was at
the showground. Yes,
down here.
Yeah.
So did you start off? Did you get into the team immediately or what?
No. Nondis then. No. We actually played DSS for, and I think that's the difference between now and then. You find a lot of young guys leave high school straight to Kenya Cup.
Yeah.
So ukijaribu kumwambia kitu nakwambia wewe unaniambia nini nacheza Kenya Cup.
Mimi
ni Otero. So first guys, I'd played for under 19 then, so I knew I was good. But then the guys who were better, the guys who were in the system long enough. And Kanyi, I couldn't play center then because Kati Solago was playing for Nondis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kati Solago, the coach of
Kati
Kati Solago was playing for Nondis. So I was how many kgs?
62
when you were fat. Katis was 90.
I think he was even more than 90.
He was 105.
Yeah, so
running.
Yeah. So I just came slowly just playing ESS. Yeah, and then that's how I joined club rugby. Yeah.
And then did you stay in Nondis or did you move somewhere else?
I've only played for one club in my entire life. Locally, and I've also played abroad.
Okay, let's move forward. Since you have mentioned
it. Yeah, so I played for Nondis, but in between playing for Nondis, I played for my uni because
which uni?
I was in Moi Uni.
Ulikuwa Moi.
Hizi vitu za Ocha zimekuwa tu zikinifuata tu.
But Moi is a good camp.
No, Moi iko Ocha. Umekuja Moi?
Nishaenda Moi.
Your alumni is not bad. You have like the likes of Fred Olos, Herbert Mwachiro, Bob Asio,
Collins Nabiswa,
we in the same
DJ
team together.
Yeah. DJ Protege.
Edwin Silaba. Silaba current chairman Kabras.
Yeah, he's chairman.
Yes, current chairman right now.
Field and Sine.
Brand
Sine.
Sine is
good.
Sine is good.
Yeah, it's good. I played in Moi, yes.
Yeah. You played Moi for 4 years?
I played in Moi for 4 years.
What did you change there? Could you highlight Suko Moi?
I think we changed a lot of stuff. First, before I joined Moi, I think there was a lot of impression that the first team was meant for guys who were
from Nairobi.
No. Guys who were senior guys.
Okay.
Yeah. But when we joined, when I joined myself, there was Sabala from. There was Michael Kangede.
Oh, Michael Kangede from Nairobi school.
Then there was Nelson Onyinko Mandela.
Mandela.
Yeah, yes.
Mandela.
So these are guys that you couldn't keep them away. Yeah.
Oh.
The guys
so
who
you
played,
broke into the.
We got into the team straight away, and when we went for Kusa. The same year.
Kusa?
Yes, Kusa.
The universities.
Actually, it was not even Kusa. It was Nini. The one for East Africa Games.
East Africa Games and universities in Uganda.
Yes. What is that? Kekobo? What is it called?
I don't know what it's called. But whichever. So we went to East Africa when the games were in Kampala. Can I tell you what Nabiswa did?
Yeah, please.
You know, Nabiswa didn't make the team, but somehow he found himself in Uganda.
Trust Nabiswa. Trust Kolo. Trust Nabiswa.
Yeah, but that team was good because we had Sinei, we had Olunga. I don't know if you remember Olunga. It was Maseno. We had Anjichi.
Yes.
UV.
Yes.
The DJ.
Is the DJ now?
Anjichi
Maseno, yes.
Maseno or
no changes, no,
the one from Maseno, yes.
Yeah,
so it was a good team nonetheless, but we lost to a very decent strat side that other Salano, yes.
The full Kina Edgar, Kina
Nyariki. You know the guys that Nakuru team of 2-5?
Yes, you got it straight.
So what were your highlights from Moi?
I think making the Kusa, I don't know why I keep saying Kusa. Whichever thing, semis.
Yeah.
And just by the time I left, I think that what do you call it? That kind of discrimination about first years can't play in the first team. I think we had gotten rid of it. Guys were playing. If you join, if you're good, you play. It's not like, I mean, we were trying to get that thing of patch where
seniors
ndio wanacheza team. No, si huku kama hapa hata ukiwa form 1 unaweza cheza.
Unaingia tu kutoka wewe ni Concorde. Concorde wa Mombasa ndio hapo unaingia.
Hata Concorde wako na system. Ulifanya wazee hapa chini. Hawezi kwa mtu kulipisha. Na hawezi kwa deri immediately.
Kama gera.
Na kama gera hapa chini na.
And also the highlight about I mean the sacrifice I was able to make because I was playing for Nondis and when I was in Moi. So I used to travel every Thursday, come train and then spend night on Friday,
then Saturday play,
and then
Jioni, Sunday morning.
Jioni, actually used to travel the same night. I go back to school.
And one is taking care of these bills that you are coming in with.
Absolutely, yeah.
Very in Nondis.
Yeah, I mean, so in Nondis we have something about mentorship, yeah. So then I was under Kanyi Gitonga and Thomas Opio, and Fox a couple of times. So every time on Thursdays, they will send me fire to come and play, to come and train, and then play on Saturday.
Where were you staying?
No, my bro was here, and I could find somewhere else.
Unaona benefit ya kula fair?
Yeah. So I think that was one of the major and of course winning all the 7 tournaments in LD. Because we see ndio tulikuwa don.
Nani huko?
Si unasema Nondis na tena UAE. Kulikuwa na nani? Unakumbuka huyu mse kulikuwa na annex by the School of Law. So Moi there was School of Law akina Udi mama siku hizo amenona huyu sana Kuru. Eric Nyangoya. Nyangoya was very slim.
Kama walikuwa winger.
Hey, hooker. Calm down.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Nondis.
You're back to you've graduated.
The first game that you played for Nondis Kenya Cup.
It was against Queens.
Everyone, it's somehow.
Kama Queens ndio nini? Ndio
graduate. Yeah, I think it was against
Queens here, Queens there.
No. I think Queens when it was Queens.
Queens when it was
proper,
before Kid.
Yeah, when it was a proper Queens side. Yeah. And so I was playing on the wing actually. So I was playing wing or fullback. So
14, 15.
No, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Or sometimes 10. Yeah. But 10 then there was Akaranga
can play.
I've noticed that you've tried Akaranga. You're saying Akaranga is the table height. I've noticed. Akaranga by then.
Yeah. So the guy who was playing on my side was Peter Lugano. It was a long day, yeah.
It sounds like
it was a long day. But nonetheless, because Nondis traditionally we've thrived on the forwards, yeah. So we beat them. But the funny thing about that game was that Queens then you pin Queens in their half, then you just need to get the ball to a Buoga. The guy will kick
72 meters.
90 meters, yeah. So it was a good game nonetheless, yeah.
So what highlights can you tell us about
your first stint at Nondis? First stint before you go to the international.
Before international, first stint.
Because you came back and then you continued.
First stint, beating Capras away.
That's a 2015 season.
Yeah, 2014, 2015. Yeah, so we beat Capras actually. Enoch Makinga, I think, scored the first try. Was a very fast guy. I was playing on the 15. Yeah. And then we had Ben Nyambu. So we had a very good game. Yeah. So another one is winning Fladis, beating KCB in the quarters.
Story of 2012.
Of course. You asked about my highlights. Yes. Beating KCB in the quarters. It always feels good to beat KCB. By I won't lie to you, by the to be honest. Yeah. Because you say ujisikia sana.
Si ujisikia, si ushinda.
Wewe ujisikia sana. Na mko tu miaka kama 33. Sisi tunatana.
Si kama wewe unajisikia. Si unajisikia, si tukakaa wewe.
Yeah. And the tours at Nondis. Yeah.
Moshi Sevens and stuff.
We went to Arusha. Let me tell you about Arusha. Tunaweza ongea vitu za.
Hapa ni.
Tunaweza vitu za.
Bora maisha yako iko sawa.
Bora ujichomei.
Chairman akikuja hapa baadaye we will corroborate the story. So we went to Arusha. So I was going as a senior guy. I wasn't playing. So I was like a mentor. So
Chef Di Michaud,
I'm telling you. Yeah, so we've played, And then, we always thrive in the third half of the game.
Third half, yes. Third half is
game.
where, yeah.
But before you go to Arusha, let me take you to Uganda.
Hey, where?
So there's a guy, can we name names?
Yes, if you...
So, unajua, kuna tabia ingine wase fulani wanakonga nayo. So, tumeenda out after game, alafu jamaa akascoop. Akascoop. Amescoop lakini ana
tools.
Sasa amepata roommate yake, sasa roommate yake akamwambia fanya hivi. Wewe wacha nikupatie do, enda ubuy this stuff. Upese kurudi anapata
Wacha.
So, yeah, moving on back to Arusha story.
No, it's a different story.
Arusha.
So tumeenda Arusha.
Third half. Kick off.
Tumeshinda game nini so wasema tupatie drinks aoka amesema guys tumeshinda hii tour nini vijana wacha wasio wale drinks.
Deserve, yeah.
Alafu msee akaenda akachukua mtu nini akamaliza, alafu akamwambia asubuhi ukaamka akamwambia room number, jana room ya nani ya ukachana.
But kuna story hiyo tena.
Chana gongewa. Wewe.
Chana gongewa. Ati? Sasa
kuna
nimetumwa hapo kwa. Ati?
Ndo. Nimetumwa maroporopo yangu ni.
Niambia nilipe. Ati?
Chana shanga
Chana shanga, but I think Oka is a good man. I think
he's a very good man.
He's a very good man. I think he ended up paying for it. Lakini akasema hao vijana wanaweza kutesa mbaya.
Tosko huyu kijana lilini.
Kama chapa. I've heard this story before from Kenya. Someone in Kenya. But anyway.
Then
you went to
you took a detour.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz country. A country that went home just the other day.
Ulitutesa.
Yeah.
Ulitutesa hapo kwa Facebook na nini?
Unajua ukipata first class kuna opportunities mingi zinakukujia.
Ukiona first class, ukienda ukisoma kweli.
First class ya nini? You know.
No, shule.
Jigambe. Please stop it. Please.
Nili graduate top of my class.
At Moi.
At Moi, yes. Yeah.
What were you studying?
Political science.
Who's the guess?
What else?
Who's the guess? You told me who's the guess?
Wow. So
you can't guess.
So ulifanya course uliandika basically. Alafu ukapita.
Yeah, nikapita.
Then you were taken.
Sometimes it's a weakness. Unajua kwa mjaluo saa zingine ni
yeah, it is true. Ni shida.
Yeah, so I went to Germany.
Yeah.
So I played for 2 fantastic clubs. Actually the other one was like a national team.
What year was this?
The other was like a national team.
2015, 2017.
Okay.
Yes. So Amsterdam Sevens. I'll tell you about that. What we experienced up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first game, which is
so umeenda campus sasa.
Nimeenda campus uni.
What campus is this?
Postgraduate. See, campus ni postgraduate.
You're masters.
Yeah, masters.
So when Raila same was up.
Me, it's only Raila and I have studied in Germany.
And uzuri wako na transcript.
Wewe acha wewe. Unaisha vipi? Baba is an engineer bana. So ulikuwa shule diploma.
What's a diploma?
Yeah, no, diploma. It's called diploma in German. Diploma, yes. So it's like a degree, yes.
What school? What university did you go to?
So I went to the University of Duisburg and Essen. So it's but they didn't have rugby. Yeah. But before I went to the university, I had to do language. So you
speak German?
I speak German, yes.
There are German friends watching. Speak them, bana.
Peter, Vigets.
Wacha ujinga mimi ndizi kicha wambanga ba.
Yeah, German friend actually is here.
Minji is watching.
Minji is watching. Yeah, he's watching. But Minji plays for another good. They in Bundesliga.
They won
the league. Yes.
They beat Kina James Rauta.
Rauta left Italy.
He's in Luxembourg. Oh. And he's plays. It's a whole.
Oh, he left Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, I played in Luxembourg as well actually. They have an artificial turf. One of the best stadiums you can ever play in. Yeah.
So to Uganda, you get into.
So I get into Germany, so institution there. So
they didn't have rugby.
They didn't have rugby. Where I was doing language school, so I was playing for the city. So it's called Rugby Tourist Munster. Those guys are proper tourists. Yeah.
So it's Nondescript.
It's
Nondescript. But in German.
Nondescript times 2.
Nondescript times 2.
Yeah. And then now you see now those guys have a ladies team. So before the season begins, they have a tour. Like they don't have tour.
KCB tunasema we are old as you are.
Mko na tour kidogo, no?
Tour ni zani.
Ile training camp. Ile training camp.
Kakamega leo.
So my first tour out with those guys. Unajua kuna tofauti ya training camp na tour. Ile yenye msaki misbehave anaza kama ile mgazeti. Anyway, so hii tour ni madem na maguys.
But both teams on tour.
But now ukimake debut yako lazima run around the pitch naked.
Naked.
Standard.
Yes. So we make the tour. Tunaenda tulikuwa na city ni kwa Bremen. But these guys have stuck the bus with alcohol. Germans and beer.
Ni kama nini?
Juice. I'm telling you, juice. Kama hii maji.
Kama apple juice.
But kuna game kwa hii bus, So you know me, I'm a short guy. So there's, you know the rail. So yes, someone says something. If you're last to touch the rail, we'll a strip. So proper tour. Those are like 6 hours
drive
during summer. If you touch,
last to touch the rail,
we'll a strip.
like kila mtu ako seated.
Kila mtu ako seated.
Huwezi kaa juu ya nini?
Hawezi simama. Na madem. Alafu the funny fun about that is, basi ikistop, vile huko.
Unateremka hivyo huko.
Unajua madem pia wako hapo hivyo class. You guys look like a bunch of madmen. Yeah, so Germany was good. Then I moved from that city. I went to another city because I now began my
now you can now go to school.
So I went to so my city didn't have rugby because rugby in Germany is very it's kind of
a niche sport. Germany inaanza.
Yeah. So I used to go to another city. It's called Düsseldorf. So Düsseldorf Dragons. That's why I played my rugby for 2 years. Yeah, and it's also same story about when you make your debut for the team.
That naked
mile. And then easy tours. I mean the same thing. I don't know if these guys speak, yes. Yeah, and they used to call me the Black Panther.
Wakanda.
The coach was from New Zealand. Yeah. So the first training, it was during winter, around 7 p.m. So I went in, guys were training, soft training. Then the captain was the best player. So then this guy runs into me. You know my patch?
Ran into me?
Yes. This guy runs into me.
No
one has tackled that guy. No one tackled that guy before. They used to know this captain. I give that guy a proper tackle.
Positive tackle.
Then everyone was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? No rugby is the same here in Kenya.
Yeah.
You just go into a club and you start training.
Respect.
Yeah, if you're good,
command respect.
You make the team, yes.
Yeah.
But aren't you proud and happy that you're a fisherman from Beta? That naked mile was easy because you were swimming naked for all your time.
He was prepared for this stuff.
You know the problem is, it's you're the only black guy.
So you're something that was different from the rest.
You understand?
I get it. I wanted to ask you that question, but I've seen you.
Of course, yeah. So this guy gets surprised. Hey, who is this guy?
Who's this guy?
Yeah. So then the coach calls me and says, "Oh, who are you?" I say, so this guy thought I play for Kenya. You know,
Kenya
from Kenya because Brian Beckham alikuwa amenipatia short ya Kenya. So mimi nikienda training na night training.
Shout out to Brian, by the way, whatever. Is he in Kisii still?
I think he's in Kisii.
Yeah.
His wife gave birth. Oh. He's married. He's not like Peter here.
We're waiting for you, Peter.
No, I'm waiting for you.
No.
Wewe uko na mtu tayari.
Una mtu unataka kuruka?
Wewe wacha hiyo story bana. Sorry. Prost.
Prost. Your story yako. So in Germany, your highlights.
My highlights. I was in a state called North Rhine-Westphalia. Yeah, that's like basically Western Germany.
It sounds like you're unaringa by the
way. No, no.
Peter anasema gati ongea tu hivyo ndio unasema naringa.
Si ndio? It sounds like
yeah, hivyo. So it's as big as Kenya. So the guys called for trials, but these guys had seen me playing. And you see, every time I played, I think I won so many man of the matches, yeah. And they put me on the wing because the captain was playing 15, so you couldn't.
And you've already dominated the captain.
Yeah. And I was the fastest guy, and you know me, I'm not that fast.
You're the fastest guy?
I was the fastest guy in Germany.
When you're playing with snails?
You remember this guy of KCB? You remember this Razor?
Laser?
Yes, the guy was in KCB. He's an Aken. Pia alipelekwa huko na bibi yake. No, alipelekwa huko anaenda kusoma. No. Anaenda kusoma. So yeah, so we met with him once, yeah. But I think we were one of the best guys on the team. So yeah, I was the fastest guy by the, to be honest. I think top scorer, player of the year. Yeah. And
are you talking about Musita?
No, Musita pana.
No, it's another young guy.
I'm Sweden. Okay.
Another guy. Reza. I don't know. Tutamtafuta baadaye. So they call for trials. So I go. I make the state team. So we're going to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Guess pool yetu kuna kina nani?
Nani?
Kenya. Kenya, so these guys wananiambia, but we are depending on you.
You're depending on you.
Unajua.
Ukiangalia hivi.
Unajua, you played with these guys anambia sasa nimecheza kuna wana Wanyama, Olaba, Humwa. That was the development side. Then Kenya Rugby was very well structured. Pau and Pau is a very good coach by the way. Pau, no, it was Pau and Benja.
On Benja.
Amsterdam 7 2016. Yeah, so we kuja nao vijana nini? Those young guys.
Yes, ndio wakaenda kushinda
Tanga, yes. So tuko na Kenya na timu nyingine inaitwa Suzy Saloon. Suzy Saloon is a Fiji side. Unajua kick off.
Umekuja ndio fastest person go team.
First great team. Hey, after go to Lisbon. Peter. Asa wanakula ni. What do these guys do? Let me tell you something against Kenya. Kick off Wanyama alikuwa anakuja
anaichukua kwa hewa.
You know me niliambia wasaidiaje. I got injured.
We pull something.
Hii magoti yangu moja. Niambia mimi sisi tuteseka hivi. Watu wangu unaona. Boss, that game was hard, I think we lost 65-0.
65-7.
And it was a state team ile wamefanya scouting the best of the best. 65-0.
Hata ku step
una step na kuna mpira, una step na kuna ball.
Unatafuta mpira hivi kama nini?
Una step na kuna ball. You can step. Yeah, so Amsterdam Sevens was very good. I don't know why Kenya never goes to those games now.
They should, yeah.
They should, yeah.
Development teams.
It's a very good, it's a very good development side. Yeah.
Aya, highlight nyingine?
Highlight nyingine ni Nondis. Unajua Nondis we've traveled a lot, yeah. Frascati, Italy.
Oh yes, yes.
Now we are back to
Nondis.
Yeah. I mean, it's still club level, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
club levels, yes.
Yes. Tell us about. Yeah, there were great stories about.
You know,
when you went to Italy.
We went to Italy to play. Rauta alikuja by the Rach came. Hiyo time alikuwa Fiorentina.
Yes.
But he came all the way to Lazio. Unajua mimi nimeenda mpaka ile place wanaita Colosseum, ile home of the
Home of the Gladiators.
Yes.
Hiyo ndio kitu nakumbuka, si ndio?
Mimi Field and Sinei, the most travel, they call us the most travel Nondis.
For this headset.
No.
Juwezi
hata wazungu wa travel wako tu. Au kanaenda tu hapa Ethiopia tu alafu narudi.
Hapa Ethiopia si ku travel. Na
ese tu.
Hata kwenda kwa
ambia wao kalete passport yake na yangu.
Tuone
stamps.
Yaani challenge mpaka tiama.
You know, Ayoka and I were all elected, so I can challenge
it. Okay.
Unasikia mtu siasa?
Na mmesikia political science.
Yeah, so
honors.
Frascati. It's a fiti, but ilikuwa one of the best tours that we've had. Yeah. One of the best tours known is we've had sevens. We won the tournament by the way, to be honest. We won the tournament.
Who was in the team?
Myself,
kuna picha kina Akaranga,
Akaranga, Field and Sinei, Teddy Salano, Kidiga, Kevin Were, the current GM. Hiyo time bwana alikuwa anashika ball. After hapo
alisema nimemaliza rugby yangu.
Imeisha. Then there was former Kenya international Calvin Biko. Zile vitu alifanya huko.
Ile step yake.
Naked man huko pia kwa streets.
Kama unamjua?
Yeah, na Brian Beckham as well. I was there, yes. And Simon Gugi, the fridge. I don't know if you remember Simon Gugi.
Najua
Simon was a very hard runner, yeah.
Aya. So Nondis. Yeah. Tumaliza Nondis.
Kwa nini?
Sasa unajua sasa hii swali jamaa unajua hajui ku construct swali.
Si ndio hii hapa iko hapa.
You're celebrating your 100th year.
Yes. Mimi mwana kabla ufika 100 years nataka kujua tu kwa nini.
What makes nini na make club special? Why Nondis?
Why?
I mean, you've just talked about the chairman, Aoka. Aoka is when we came to Nondis, Aoka was the CEO of MultiChoice, yeah? And then tell me which club you interact with the CEOs and the way you saw him.
Unasema Impala interaction na nini and what?
Na nasema Cabras wako na CEO.
Usiingize
Samanosi ni
you're mentioning teams that are over 50 years old. You interact.
Oh. So the reason I came to Nondis is that first of all, the guidance that we get at this club, So any young guy can walk to Aoka and they'll have a chat with the guy and talk about what are you going through, what's up,
What are your plans?
What are your plans? Yeah. And then when I joined Nondis, it was the MD for DHL was Nondis.
Yeah.
The development manager DHL was Nondis. You think about all these CEOs, all these guys are Nondis guys. Yeah. So you're not just talking about rugby, but these guys.
It's an opportunity
right.
outside rugby.
Yeah. So the first time unakuja Nondis, ukitoka training unakuwa dropped na msee.
Inaendeshi Toyota Corolla.
Anaendesha gari smart, eh? Unaona msee anaku-drop. So you say, hey.
So you learned how to use a fork and knife.
Nondis there, the first tour.
Yeah.
Tukienda Nakuru.
They gave you culture.
They gave you culture. It's a decent club, yes. So I think it's just both on and off the pitch, and I think the most important one is the one off the pitch. So we get to interact with these guys, the likes of Dickie Evans, Aoka,
all the Evans, by the
all the guys, Branchi, Tito Kuku, Willis Ojal, squeezing his CEO, wacha nimweke kwa hiyo bracket.
As Pogi had intimated, he was talking. We wanted to talk about the centenary dinner, what is happening, what it's all about. What does it mean to you, first of all?
I think it means a lot. First of all, just witnessing 100 years of your club. Not everyone gets to see 100 years of their club. I think Peter will not see 100 years of KCB. Najua kama wazekage haraka.
It's only 70 to go.
70 years.
70 to go. Ndafika. Nikioka so.
Na wheelchair.
Mimi ndo wakati Evans.
Yeah, so I think it means a lot. It's a big milestone on the part of the club, and the fact that the club has been that stable all through the years, coming from Parklands to Jamhuri, and now to Polo. We had a short stint at Polo, and now at the Rescos. I think it means a lot, to be honest. Yeah, it does, and we're looking forward to the celebrations next year.
Fantastic.
1-1.
But just quickly I just want to know, have you been capped by Nondis?
No. Getting an honors cap is a not everyone gets it. The guys who have been here longer than I have, and they've not been capped. So
what does one need?
One needs.
This is for the clubs that have not known.
Is there any other club that caps the players?
Yes, Impala
and Queens.
Impala Queens and
the Ngongoro Mafia.
The Ngongoro Mafia. No, see now Cabras wametuovertake kwa Mafia hapo. Sasa siku tuko spectators. Yeah, I think it means a lot to be capped. I think it's about service to the club, not just from playing. It's beyond playing. After you've stopped playing for the club, what else are you doing? Are you doing for the club? You're just playing. You're a good player, yes, but then is there service that you give to the club beyond just playing for the club?
No. Speaking of service, where do you see Nondis in the next 100 years or?
Let me nikwambie jamani, anauliza swali ni kama mnini mwalimu wa kindergarten. Lugano, where you are here, tungeita mzee mzungu hapa tupatie 100 years of Nondis nini. But I think you paint the picture of the future of Nondis. Where do you want to see Nondis in the next 100 years? Tutakuwa tukiwa na wheelchair. Celebrate 200.
130. My girlfriend is younger, so I can.
Where do you want to see this club? In that realm.
To be honest, I think first of all, I think stability. Yeah. I don't want to come back here in the next 20 years and I see Rangle. So, yeah. So what I want to see the club, first of all, it's very unfortunate that we are turning 100 years when you're playing in the lower division, which is not bad. It's kind of a wake-up call because a lot of the young guys, a lot of the guys who are playing, if you ukitoa Clive Akelo and Branch and Fidel and even Steve and Beggy. So I think the average age is about 23 or 22 thereabouts. Yeah. So first of all, I think we have a blend of good young talent and old guys. So I want to see the club first of all, back to Kenya Cup. And then in the next 100 years, I think, for me, it's about the status quo. Just having what we do, the dinners, the yearly dinners, the honors cups, the museum, the DK Evans Museum. Probably then there will be a Peter Lugano Museum.
Bigger club.
Or Aoka has done a lot for the club. Yeah, so just looking at that tradition, so that there's something for. I'm looking at pictures that were taken in 1923.
Where?
Yeah.
You actually have a museum here.
There's a museum here,
for
yes,
rugby
yes, yeah.
at the clubhouse at the Ngong Race Course.
Yeah.
And I'd forgotten to mention it, but we just want to thank Live also for this
Live.
broadcast. Any broadcast. Smart. Tuko na cameraman and lady. So it's live to your eye, and that's what the company is called, Live Eye. Before we go, also, for the centenary dinner. No, before we carry on. The centenary dinner, there's a person you've invited. We need to mention, first of all. Ngoja kwanza, nataka kuna kitu alisema. This Kenya rugby of ours, we are supposed to compete with those guys. The person invited is Simon Shaw.
Simon Shaw.
Yes.
Former English player?
Lock.
Former English is a lock.
Have you met him?
Yeah, I saw him. It was, I think, AJ, our Andrew Jackson, our NRL Nondescript Rugby Limited chairman. You know, Nondescript is a proper setup. It's not like, I mean, by the way, just by the way, the only club that has vets playing in Dubai. Nyinyi mkicheza wazee vijana mkikula mbuzi. Our guys are playing in the
Remember Andrew ndio anawabeba huko. Yeye ndo anawabeba.
No.
So huyu jamaa mmepata is a long person, is a big guy.
He's a long person.
I mean, for him to walk through the club, he has to bend.
Yes.
So this leads to the next question. Any advice to the future Kenyan?
Lugano, have you retired?
Oh, retired, by the way.
Can you define retirement? Can you conceptualize?
Have you stopped playing?
Competitively or not? As of now,
will you see you in the white of Nondis?
Peter, I think you are going to see me. I'm like Cristiano Ronaldo. Longevity.
Ben Nyambu. Bring it closer home.
Yes, I think. But then I didn't say Ben Nyambu. When you asked about Nondis, one of the guys that a soldier, you know, guys, when you play with, this guy is going to give you an.
Go to the
when you
pitch
play sevens, Ben will play 10 minutes
to his death.
But it's 10 minutes to his death. He won't play because ukimtoa hapo hivyo nje ameisha
amelala hivi.
Si wale wase anacheza tu unajua
alafu anakuja kibounce.
Ile afate sijui no Ben Nyambu is a proper sportsman, yeah. He will give you all it takes, yeah. So I think to be honest, I think there's a lot.
Make the announcement.
Are you on?
Give me another 4 months, yeah. First of all, I need to shed off weight. I need to recover. That's the most important thing first. And then I think I can beat a couple of defenders.
You still have it?
Yeah, I still have it. I think I can beat a couple of defenders. I can still create and I can make a tackle.
Yeah.
But I think the Nondescript team that we have now, maybe I play in the seconds because age just caught up with me.
Just caught up with you.
Yes, I haven't retired yet. When I retire, I'll call you with your girlfriend. Peter.
I also come with yours.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I'll come with her. Yeah, but I think I haven't retired from. Let me say, because I'm still active at the club.
Yeah.
I'm still the player rep. I'm still the chairman of the welfare. So a lot of young guys still come to me and say, Peter, what are we doing? You know, a lot of the guys still ask advice. So I think I'll still be in Nondis for quite a long time to come.
Yeah, you don't retire from being a club.
Yeah, you clubman, yeah. Rugby playing, I can play in SS. Once we come back to Kenya Cup, because now the problem is you're only playing one league, yeah? So those boys are fucking cool. Sorry.
Good.
No, don't worry. It's a family show. It's a fucking family show.
Those boys are very competitive. Yeah, we have one of the best youngsters, Rogena, the guy who plays
yes, the
Fladis, the 13, yes. And he's vast, they can play 13, 12, 10, and Ben Salem, Fidens. Yeah, I mean, so I think whether tukirudi Kenya Cup, tunacheza ESS. Hiyo nayo naweza sukuma.
Your player welfare?
Yes.
You've seen Simon Show and all that stuff. You deal with young players every day.
Yeah.
So what advice do you give them when they come on? So if, like today, they'll be here and they'll be seeing a beast that they'll probably be facing such a person in future. What
I think the first thing that I tell them is that Kenya Rugby is not a professional setup. So you can never depend on Kenya Rugby to survive. If you do that, then we are going to fundraise for you in the near future to pay rent. Yeah, that's one thing I tell them, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, sorry to say that, as blunt as it is. Yeah,
true.
We are not a professional side that you can say I'm playing rugby to survive through and through.
Yeah.
Because you only need one injury and then everyone forgets about you.
Yeah.
You get, we've seen a lot of good players. People have forgotten about them. Yeah, it's because we've not to that point where you sign a 5-year deal. Then even if you don't play, wewe unapewa pesa yako. Unaona? Hatujafika hiyo point. So the advice that I'll give them is first and foremost is I think tuko na story ya chuo vile nimeenda chuo. I think chuo ni muhimu. Guys just need get your papers at whatever level, diploma, certificate, degree, masters, PhD if you can, whatever you can get that. And then the most important thing that I was told that I tell these guys is interact, socialize, network. If I meet Mato, ujamako capital. Ujawe siku hizi I lost track of where you are because every time unabadilisha gazi kama
marketing MSK ujamaa kwa chama MSK in the future
itabidi. So you see, talk to Mato, listen to his opinion. The guys una interview kila siku kwa studio, si ndio? Unaweza jua msee anatafuta mtu, but then kuna young talk ako in the back of your mind. Unamnini, but the only way you can do that if they approach you and they talk to you. Unaona? Asikuje tu mwambie Mato nataka kazi, akuje tu mwambie Mato story to about life. Unajua the thing is mimi nikiongea na Oka chairman wetu, before I tell him about my problems, of course tuko na shida,
lazima tumchekeshe.
Naambia tupige story, tucheke nini, hata niwaambie unajua kuna ngio fulani hapa alikuwa anasema unakaa nini, unaweza kama mjaluo. Mjaluo chama unavaa kama mjaluo. Alafu unajua akishacheka nakuja na ile story yangu.
Kuna
shida hii.
Kuna ngio fulani alikuwa anataka nimpeleke out lakini sina kitu.
Lather him.
Manzi unajua
nikukatiana.
Mwambie kuja clubhouse. Unajua akikuja hapa clubhouse au kata niweke kwa meza yake. Unajua hapo hivyo udema nadhani niko na kitu. Unajua tunalima whisky fine whisky nini anakula kitu. Wewe unaona teenagers yes. Lakini at the back of it all ni chairman. Siku hiyo nikitafuta job mwambie so this guy knows first of all you can interact with them. So I tell these guys like Nondescript is a kuna opportunities hapa hivi. Na these young guys, this is your chance to interact with these guys, socialize, get to know them, and then all will go well. So that's my advice to the young guys. I think get a profession outside rugby so that when your rugby days are over, can anyone play above after 37 rugby?
Unless you're Andrew.
Unless Andrew Amonde or Collins Jara or Moss and Kina Kola. Those
Benyambo.
Yeah. And how many guys did you mention?
Five.
How many guys are playing rugby in the country?
Over 1,000.
Yeah. So
running after someone when you're over 37 is hard.
So I think they need to get a professional.
Tukianza kufunga people you want to thank. You may say bado retire. But there are any special mentions people you want to thank for this far?
For this far, I think the guy who gave me my first job. Alisema Buda mimi siwezi kuwa nakupatia peanuts kila siku. Utakuja na demo hapa hivi na siko club ata survive aje. Thomas Opio. Tano. Yeah?
Tano.
Yeah, Tano. Yeah. Let me start from the lower level. Yeah, I think I told him in Shags, So when I came after campus, I lived with Teddy Salano for about a year.
Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy. I lived with Teddy Salano. Hata tukienda Italy tukotoka kwa kina Teddy. So I lived with Teddy Salano. So a guy that I really look up to. Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah, Teddy Salano. He was a skipper. We were in the same house. Yeah. Fox Ojal, Willis, those crazy. CEO. Wanasema tuweke kwa bracket ya kina CEO. Yeah, and then Thomas Opio, the guy who gave me my first job, at his farm. And you see the good thing about that job was that supervisor wangu alikuwa msee wa rugby.
So
anaelewa. Unakuwa integrated into the corporate world.
But also understands where you're
coming from. Kanyi Gitonga, one of the very best rugby brains I think we've had in this country.
Best rugby players.
Yeah, and then of course, last by no means the least, my mentor. You know, you have to have a mentor.
Yeah, you have to have somebody looking up to.
Still a lot. The journey ahead is so far. So my mentor, Tito Kuku.
Tito Kuku.
Yes, Tito. Yeah.
Cook.
Yes.
Nice.
Sasa ndio tumefika kwa nini? Kabla tufike funniest things. We can't run away from this conversation. Kenya Rugby state where we are. We had a pay bill number, I don't know, Mchanga number going on. I just want to know your thoughts, especially coming from a club that is coming back like a phoenix from wherever it was. What do you think Kenya Rugby needs to do?
The thing about Kenya Rugby is that, and I'm sorry if I'm unpopular to certain quarters. I am not here to please anyone. Sorry in advance. But I think I was talking to Peter earlier on. The thing about Kenya Rugby is we're doing physiotherapy for an injury. Well, all we need is to do a surgery.
Proper surgery.
It's not like arthroscopic. Ni kufungua.
Kukata.
Chotoa hii ni nini?
Yes, toa hii, weka hii hapa. Yes. So I think all we need is that the current crop, perhaps we need to do what FIFA did to soccer.
Yes.
Suspend us for a bit of time. I think all the guys who are at Kenya Rugby at the moment need to go home, from the chairman all the way to the directors. You get? Because you can't tell me, Peter, if I'm an employee, and then I'm putting a pay bill for guys to pay my salary, it means you as my...
You failed.
Yeah,
you have an employee.
So why will you continue to stay all the... Yeah, unaona. Lakini shida ya Afrika ililetwa na Amos Kimunya. Alisema I'd rather die
than
resign. Unacheki. And then the worst thing about Kenya Rugby is that we have kind of a parliamentary system, unaona. So similar to the British system of governance, But the difference between those guys and us is someone has the guts to say mimi nimetoka. Unaona yule mama juzi ametoka.
Alisema mimi.
Yeye amesema hii kitu imenishinda. Lakini Kenya Rugby wase wanajua hawezi nini. Hawezi deliver. But bado wako hapo hivyo. And the thing is, I think what we need is each and every club, instead of sponsoring one director to the union, then these guys go there and distribute themselves. Wasema wewe utachukua director wa hii. I think what we need to do, register the clubs, all players and stakeholders. Then let these guys vote for the guys at the union. So we don't need a few guys, the chairman selecting for us who is going to run this game. Unaona? And then also what needs to happen beyond that is that unaona vile msee akiran anaran mimi ni senator, I'll do this. Msee anaran women rep, I'll do this. So unaona saizi tuko na director of national squads, kuna director of women, kuna development fixtures. So waje kuwe an open, hata kama pale itatoa wase watano, it's okay, provided these guys
portfolios for each.
Yes, they have to present and then go around this club and tell them so tukielect Peter kama director of development, anakuja Nondis anatuambia
hii ndio plan yangu ya development,
and put the thing in a public forum so that we can
going around all clubs. Anasema mimi hii ndio kinataka kuwafanyia. Kuna msemo mwingine pia na run kama development. So we weigh Peter's against manifesto. Sorry to using a political term. It's politics. Peter's manifesto against my blueprint. Unaona gani ina nini? Then we need to amend hii katiba ya KRU. Tukue na recall clause. Tukichagua Peter as stakeholders, if Peter's not delivering,
tunamwambia kurudi.
Don't we have SGMs? We have
but the
SGMs. Emergency, we have that.
But these guys are all inept. Who will call that SGM?
So the clubs are to blame.
We can discuss this all day.
Yeah, later.
Peter, kuna kitu nataka kumaliza before tuingie kwa hizo ujinga. Where do you see yourself after some umemaliza ESS in this rugby sphere?
Okay, wacha nimemaliza ESS. So I am retired.
Sasa where do you see yourself?
You don't see me playing rugby.
Yeah, where do you see yourself?
Ukikuja kucheza na wakili wako nini ama ukikuja na madam nini umetuita dina.
Where do you see yourself?
Mseme insist na story yale.
Nataka nifungulie njia.
Mzee wangu ni besi yao jamaa mbaya.
Nataka nifungulie njia. I think
my
focus first and foremost is Nondis. I think I wanted to run for director by the way, but the chairman Aoka told me give me 2 more years. I give you stay 2 more years.
Chairman?
No, director of the union.
Oh, at the union?
At the union, yes. So I asked for his
last
support.
2 days.
No, I will last. Me, I'm a proper politician. So the chairman told me don't go there now. It's a mess.
Yeah.
So you wait, and at the right time, I'm the guy who
will tell you when to
go for that stuff. Yeah. So I think I'm going to leadership, club level as first and foremost. Yeah, and before that, and I think one thing that I'm going to do as our club is if I feel the union is shit, I'll ask my club not to release our players
to the national
squad.
Ngombe radical.
Yeah, that's something that we need, yes.
Peter, your question is here now. Funniest. Yeah, funniest.
Peter, you're a joker. Funniest thing.
Peter, you can't call me a joker. We were in the same class, same school.
So that's why you know you're a joker.
Peter.
No, is make a list ulikuwa niweka huko bure.
There's a lot of punishment ilifanya juu hizo. Unajua kwanza wewe jamani cost. Wewe sijui wala tumeruka hiyo story.
Tumeruka hiyo story nini?
Tuseme
tumalize kitu kinini?
Tukimaliza, but unajua Museti alikuwa very bad influence by the way. Ken Museti so tumeshinda Fladies. Ibiza ilikuwa. Tumeshinda Fladies. Tuko na trophies tukasema
tukuna ile tule trophy tudogo hivi tule nini?
Sasa walikuwa midi. Nasema tuingie Ibiza.
Ibiza tuko na nini?
Boss unajua tulikuwa hapo hivi asubuhi trophies hakuna. Alafu tukaenda Coast. Hii spirit ya kudunda tu basi tumeenda Coast. Unajua tulikuwa nini? Shimo la tewa. Tumelala hapo hivyo. Wasema Musingo wanaamka asubuhi, unaona ile ngoma yao. Remundu. Hairepasi. Sasa wanaimba usiku. So tumemaliza game tulitolewa quarters na Saints
hapa
so tumeenda ilikuwa Saints hapa tulipiga tumeenda nini club Dunda Unyang'au alikuja na uniform Resurgence of Animosity t-shirt so kwanza baadaye unajua tumeingia club hivi huyu jamaa akasema drinks so alisema 70 bob kumbe ilikuwa tot so msee aleta glass hivi naona iko clear nashindwa na drink iko wapi kwa ngani si ndio hiyo boss hata before to base hiyo kitu kuna jamaa alikuwa in charge of Nairobi province
akaona Resurgence of Animosity
akatu notice you guys are from Nairobi you boys from Nairobi school boss the following day tuliapa hiyo club kuna jamaa anasema ati I was there but I was not caught mwingine akasema guys say the truth and set you free shall set you free
say the truth and set you free
wonderful moments
na mjue mmesema history yote na hamna watoto wataiona tu
Nitawaambia wewe kuna mtu unagongoja haya funniest thing you've heard from a teammate.
No, I think to be honest, there haven't been any funny things about from me. But I've heard someone say they had a funny thing. Ile walisikia
na mtu
tuambie hiyo story na I think maybe says it's very common, yeah. Isindu. Aliniambia ati I think walikuwa Tunis. Reso del Busto. Alisema anajua French. Aliona Edman amesimama mahali alafu kuchukua shot akaambia Sindu ati nimesikia sasa wanasema wanakuja hapo nje wacha nende huko nje
wewe kama hapa ndani nimesikia French
wanaanza alisema French wapi
unasema
alimbebe Sindu akapiga alipiga mbaya. So me I think the fun is I think it was a bit insulting. It's not funny for on my side. I think we were playing KU to be honest, yeah. And hiyo time nilikuwa nimegain weight unajua nilikuwa nimekaa kama hivi wewe kabla nipate niache kutumia matatu so niko sub nimeingia wing mzee nimeona hivi nimesikia jamaa akisema hapo hivyo tu wameleta mama
so ni fan sasa
wazee
wameleta mama kwa wing
hiyo ilikuwa nicheza jamu nini jamu tukua nini
mkeo
hivi tu juzi tu
bana mko home game
ilikuwa home game mzee unadisia home game yenyewe mzee
wameleta mama
hapa ni kuzunguka the whole day
na opponent hakuna opponent ashaku
no hakuna opponent ashine nini I think it's been I think hakuna opponent ashine nini tu ni msetu alikuwa tu unaweza Sudi alikuwa tu na maneno akikupiga na kutusi hapo chini
kupiga hapo chini
anakutuza hapo chini unaona because he was big he would do that all day yeah
na Chesco
Chesco wetu unajua alikuwa msem loud so ulikuwa na Black Foxy
anaweza shout
anaweza ita jina lako wak Lugano mpaka hapo najua hapo ndio kuna gap so napita hapo hivyo juu kusikia yeah but I think all the time ilikuwa too good because mimi every time nilikoshika ball especially against Kesibo nasikia sana sema step unaona
step moja kuna swali nisaukuuliza na hii imekuja hii huko prepped for hii swali 3 best players to play with
hii
top of your head.
Top of my head.
Hiyo ndio mpisema huko umefikiria.
Yeah, top of my head, I think the guys that I think first of all is Ben Nyambu, his defense, and I've told you about his work rate.
And
then the other guy who's just marvelous to watch is
to play with,
yes. Yeah, I've played because I've played with him.
Sipo unawatch ukiupeleka unamwatch akicheza akiua watu.
Is Charles Kanyi, Akaranga.
Akaranga.
Such a beauty. Yeah. And then of course Teddy Salano.
Against to play the players you see
unasema. Can I add one more player?
Ongeza.
Yeah, I think to play with again Alex Mutune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Philian Snee. But the list is endless. These guys, very bright guys, eh? Yeah, Biko Adema, to be honest. To play against again.
Ule ukiangalia juu hivi
unasema wow,
amazing to watch, but you don't want to.
We were playing against Mwamba. At KCB. Nilikuwa nimetoka LD, I think ilikuwa Baslag ama kuna kama hiyo.
Baslag.
Umbachi.
Dennis.
In his prime.
Ile na akiona panga.
No. Dennis Umbachi. Jamaa mbaya. And then Lavi Buyachi.
Jogo.
And finally another guy that was I think tall, because the time I was put to play against tall. We're playing sevens, and I was jumping with tall man. So I think those are guys that playing against, and also Biko Adema playing against him also was really tough, and Kevin Gisore.
Kevin Gisore was tough also.
It was tough also, yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Kuna kitu kingine tumebakisha?
Tushamaliza bana.
Nondis to 100.
100 years of Nondis.
Ni kama tunafunga kazi.
Tunaimba leo mzee, hata mtaki kusikia anthem.
Suimbe basi.
Huwezi imba anthem.
Kwa nini hizi imba?
Yote niko sawa.
Niko sawa?
Stanza. Atisha. Tumemaliza?
Tumeruka nje tunaoka sasa.
Kwisha maneno.
Asante bro.
Hey, bra.